Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. Just want to thank you for joining me and supporting the channel. This will be 6 cards, an intuitive message to draw out some messages, hopefully which are helpful for you for September. Please feel free to check out your other readings which are up on my channel, all for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to leave behind a like or a subscribe. That would be very, very much appreciated, Leo. So thank you in advance for doing that. I won't take up too much of your time. Let's jump straight into it. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of September. Approaching the end of the year already. Let's have a look and see what's coming up for my Leos out there. Okay, starting with the Temperance card, trying to balance things out at the beginning of the month. I really feel like you're looking for guidance or for some sort of direction. It's almost like you're looking for a sign, Leo. And if you're looking for a sign, I think this is it. This first column is very powerful, speaks of a very powerful, emotional, intuitive, and higher realm energy. Okay, it's got strong religious connotations, these cards. So you might be finding a sign from the universe, signs, symbols, and synchronicities. The Temperance card is all about being patient and virtuous. It might be concerning a Sagittarius or possibly a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You also had a Virgo come up in the form of the Hermit. So I'm wondering if it is a love connection because she's balancing this angel, the 2 cups, which can be seen as a twin flame union here. So you might be receiving signs that a twin flame union is coming in, that there's a very exciting relationship that's going to be formed very, very soon. You're leaving behind independence, autonomy, and singledom and approaching the light, okay? For some of you, it's in regards to a certain situation, possibly even a work situation here with the Ace of Cups. It's something that can be deeply rewarding, something that can bring about your passions again. It's also finding balance with a Sagittarius or a water sign, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. But it's quite an overwhelming response to something you've been waiting for, or there's something that has been somewhat overwhelming around you, Leo, and now you're seeking the balance, or you're finding that balance with the Temperance card, but you're being guided, okay? Whether it's someone that's passed on, whether it's just by your intuition, whether it's by the universe, a law of attraction, or fate, you are being guided in a very, very powerful way. You're venturing towards the light, okay? The Hermit is here. Possibly a lot of self-reflection. You might be taking time away from a relationship, or you might be needing independence or space in a relationship. And this is fine. This is absolutely healthy. It's a way of expressing our own identities. It's a way of feeding our own minds and staying neutral in a relationship. So if you feel you need to take a step back, or there might be someone that needs to take a step back from you, in hindsight, I do feel like this will be very beneficial for your relationship, because you shall be celebrating, okay, after you take possibly that time apart from each other. The Hermit also seeks perfection because it's Virgo energy, okay? It's very analytical, so you might be analyzing a union or a relationship, but it's independence and autonomy, and it's also protection. Now, the Hermit has his back to the Ten of Swords, Leo. And the Hermit was seen as, in the medieval age, he was seen as the gatekeeper and the guardian of the city, permitting those to come in and those to leave the city. He guarded the city. So it was his job, and he became a totem of the city's guardianship. But I really feel like the fact that he's turned away, there could be a betrayal, okay, that might happen behind your back. It might be that you witness this. It might happen directly to you, or it might happen to someone else who is very, very close to you. But there might be something that you won't see coming. You're searching for the light, but the Ten of Swords can often be a card of loss and betrayal, or pain, or inflicting hurt on someone. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because strong air energy is coming from that last column. Virgo is ruled by Mercury as well, as is Gemini, so there might be a connection here. But the Hermit is facing away. The Hermit is facing away from the Ten of Swords. So I'm wondering what this could be here for you, Leo. I mean, He's supposed to be the protector, but I do feel it's vulnerability. You might be opening up or becoming more vulnerable in a situation, or someone puts themselves out there to be hurt by you, or you put yourself out there to be hurt by another. Whether it's intentional or whether it's unintentional, conscious or subconscious, it might happen, and it may happen in the middle of the month. But it's, I mean, let's look at this in another way. The Four of Swords is solitude and taking time away from a situation, laying something to rest. Some of you might be ending communication or ending a connection with an air sign friend or colleague, lover, or a marriage partner. You might be laying something to rest, or you might even be healing from a situation. Again, really, really concentrating on yourself and healing. The darkness is lifting, the dawn comes out, and you'll find meditation or some sort of relief. So for those that are heartbroken or are undergoing heartbreak or a loss even, or some sort of trauma, you will heal from this. And you will see these changes. You'll start to see differences to your day, differences to your mood, etc. And religion or meditation and spirituality could be one way you decide to do to pursue that healing, Leo. These might be the avenues that get you there and get you there quicker. Again, it is water energy. The Ace of Cups is the hand of God coming in. The bird here is a message. It might be a long-awaited message here, or a message from above, a message from the stars, okay? A message from a loved one. It's an important message, and it's going to place you on a path of spirituality, I think. It's going to wake something up inside of you. It could be a divine message that needs to be heard, and it's almost like it's going to unleash tensions, or it's almost like you're going to be getting rid of baggage, because the fountains, okay, the fountains unload themselves, emerging from this golden chalice, and it's overwhelming and it's emotional, but it's also an outpour. So you might, it might come in tears, it might come in revelations, it might come through epiphanies, but it's some sort of release. You're going to release something or someone, okay? I do think it could be quite emotional here for you as well, but you'll come out of it, and I think there's a good thing why you're doing the things you're doing. But it can be an overwhelming response to some sort of collaboration or union or relationship, okay? But it's also renewal. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. Water cleanses. It's renewal, it's forgiveness, it's closure, it's understanding, it's rebirth. Some of you might kickstart something again with someone, because if you don't feel like you're reborn, Leo, or there's something that changes you internally, there's something on the outside that's going to be rebirthed, renewed, changed, restructured. Could also be a new job opportunity for some of you, or even a new romance that could lead to marriage. You do have engagement and marriage in this corner here, so some of you might be meeting someone that you'll end up engaged or married to, or you might be proposed to or making those proposals. But there's the future. Again, a message of the future. Could be a glimpse, could come through a premonition, could come during quite a meditative state, but it is a divine message. And that you shouldn't ignore, a divine message that'll come at the right place, exactly when you need it, and it's going to make you think differently. Look at that contrast between the Hermit and the Four of Wands. You are the Wands here, Leo, and it's a very celebratory card, the Four of Wands, often ruling marriage, celebration, events, uplifting circumstances, happiness, finding joy. And sometimes the Hermit has a lot of time to analyze and scrutinize and think and reflect. But what you'll get out of it is going to be worth celebrating. And I do think, and the fact that the Four of Wands follows the Ace of Cups, you have that epiphany, you have that outpour, that release. And I'm telling you, you're just going to feel lighter. You're going to feel like you're looking at things in a very optimistic way. It's going to be like the world is going to open up. Suddenly everything, opportunities coming, knocking on your door. And you'll be very glad that this happened, whether you see it now or not, Leo. But look, it can be an event. If you are single, there can be an event where you potentially might build a new emotional connection, whether this is friendship, whether this is love, but there is potential here for some sort of collaboration or union. Excuse me. If you have had independent ventures or creative pursuits, there's going to be someone that you're going to meet or connect with that has very similar ideas, or is on the same wavelength as you and might want to merge forces or join forces with you, work for you, or work together to create something as well. So that might be coming up for some of you. Last but not least, you have the Four of Swords, more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Four of Swords is really laying something to rest, and it is about reflection and meditation. It could be taking time off. So some of you could be taking time off to find emotional balance. You might be taking time off work. You might be taking time away from a relationship. The Hermit, okay, independence from companionship might happen, Leo. Maybe this is something you need to undergo to strengthen your relationship. Absence, after all, does make the heart grow fonder. This might be reversed and there might be someone else taking time away from you. Finding your religion, finding your passion again, but really becoming more mentally stable. There's a lot of reflection, a lot. And it might even be loss or trauma, loss of a job, loss of a person. They might be coming up spiritually. They might be coming up in your dreams. Again, it's a very metaphysical or supernatural energy or message. Again, a message from the stars comes to mind. This is it's a powerful realm. It's a higher realm. And it's guiding you. The Hermit has the Star of David in his lantern. He's being guided by the light. His head is down. He's motionless. But the light will guide him, just as the light will guide you to find closure, to find understanding, to come to realizations, to see what people are really about, to see what you want internally, to celebrate your triumphs, to revel, in things that have happened for you. Quite powerful indeed, Leo. But look, I will leave it at that. Please don't forget to leave behind a like or a subscribe, Leo. That would be very much appreciated. Have a fantastic month.